Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing Francesca Bianchi Perfumes. Francesca has some of the most divine perfumes I have ever smelled, so stay tuned. But first, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Maite. I review fragrances and products. I love all things that smell good. Please, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel. It really helps my channel grow. Give this video a thumbs up and click the little notification bell and turn on all the notifications so you can be notified anytime I upload a new video. I upload every Monday and Wednesday at 4. So Francesca Bianchi is an indie perfumer based out of the UK. She lives in Amsterdam and her perfumes are so just dense and rich and well blended. I mean, I have smelled quite a few perfumes at this point and she definitely has some of my favorites in terms of composition, in terms of how long they last, how just potent they are. I feel like I'm getting my money's worth. I feel like I'm getting an amazing quality perfume. There are 9 perfumes in her collection and I'm gonna leave my favorites to the end, so stay tuned to the end to see which 3 were my favorites. First up, Sex and the Sea. Now Sex and the Sea is not so much aquatic as it is more like coconutty, suntan lotion, fruity, floral. I don't like suntan lotion smells, so this is not my favorite. This is actually my least favorite out of the whole collection, but I do prefer the alternative, which is Sex and the Sea Neroli. And as the name implies, there is neroli, so I think it's a little bit brighter, fresher, just more my taste. All of these fragrances have a very rich, buttery quality, and all of them, to me, are very animalic. So if you don't like musky, animalic fragrances, then you may not enjoy these. Definitely get yourself some samples because they're very potent, challenging, complex fragrances in this collection. The notes on Sex and the Sea are mimosa, pineapple, coconut, immortelle, rose, iris, sandalwood, myrrh, labdanum, benzoin, ambergris, civet, and vanilla. So you will get that fruitiness, the floral, and then in the kind of base there is that vanilla and buttery iris. That it's not too powdery as much as it is buttery, but yes, there is I do detect a tiny bit of powderiness from the iris, and there is a little bit of a musky kind of funky vibe to it. Sex and the Sea Neroli has bergamot, petitgrain, honey, neroli, mimosa, coconut, immortelle, rose, iris, sandalwood, vetiver, labdanum, benzoin, ambergris, civet, and vanilla. So some of the similar notes, but I think it has less of a coconut suntan lotion and more of like a bright kind of freshness to it that I enjoy more. Both of these, Sex and the Sea and Sex and the Sea Neroli, there is like a tropical vibe. There is like a saltiness to it. So you do get that kind of sea quality, which is really nice. But out of the 2, I prefer the Neroli version. Next up, Lost in Heaven. Lost in Heaven, I think if you don't like animalic scents, you're not gonna like Lost in Heaven. I'm telling you that right now. It is very animalic, very musky. There is no hiding the musk in this. I think if the muskiness was a little bit more toned down, I would like it more. It's not that I didn't enjoy wearing it. It's just, yeah, it was very overpowering in the animalic department. The notes on Lost in Heaven are grapefruit, green tangerine, orange flower absolute, jasmine, lang, mimosa, magnolia, cumin, cinnamon, coriander, ambergris, musk, castoreum, beeswax, iris butter, cis absolute, opalpanox, heliotrope, vetiver, sandalwood, patchouli, and tonka bean. I think if maybe there wasn't castoreum in it and cumin, it would be more, something that I can wear. Otherwise, the other notes are beautiful. I love like the sweetness. I love the kind of sexy vibe it has, because it really does have this like sexy floral vibe, kind of dirty floral. But I think it may be the cumin that's just a little bit too much. So Lost in Heaven, very animalic, but if you love dirty florals, then I would check this one out. Next up, the Lover's Tail. First of all, look at the color of that juice. It's like red. So beautiful. You can tell these perfumes are so rich by like the color. The colors are all very, you know, dark, and you can just tell how concentrated they are. They're very concentrated perfumes. The Lover's Tail is a jasmine and leather fragrance. There is a sweet medicinal quality, and it's leathery. If you love leather fragrances, then you may really love the Lover's Tail. There is a sexiness to it, but again, very animalic. So you have to like animalic fragrances. Let me tell you the notes. The notes on the Lover's Tail are bergamot, honey, mimosa, Egyptian jasmine, Bulgarian rose, peach, iris butter, heliotrope, leather, castoreum, labdanum, sandalwood, vetiver, and oak moss. The more I've smelled the Lover's Tail, the more I'm loving it. I do enjoy another leather fragrance in this collection more, but if you love leather, try out the Lover's Tail. Next up, the Dark Side. And for these next 4, I think, or 5, these next 5, I have taken the tops off because I wanted to get every last drop. There is a darkness to the Dark Side, but I get like a sweet, earthy kind of vibe. There's honey in here. I get a lot of the honey. All the notes are honey, spices, iris, violet, sandalwood, cedarwood, vetiver, amber, styrax, incense, patchouli, and vanilla. My only issue with the Dark Side, it is a nice fragrance. I like the honey and the spices. I like the patchouli in it. It is earthy, it's warm, it's inviting. It's not super animalic. It's actually not very animalic at all, but my issue was when my skin heated up, it kind of turned on me a little bit. It got a little bit, I don't know, cloying. So try it out if you live in hotter weather. I think it's better suited for colder weather. This is the Dark Side. Next up, Angel's Dust. Another one that I took the top off. I really enjoyed this one. If you love powdery fragrances, then you may really love Angel's Dust. The notes are black pepper, mimosa, rose, iris, musk, sandalwood, tolu balsam, benzoin, and vanilla. It is resinous. It is one of the most powdery fragrances in this, but it's just so beautiful when it dries down on your skin. All of these you really want to wear on skin. I would not recommend wearing these on your clothes because they are so concentrated and they need your skin to like evolve and warm up and just do magic. So if you love more feminine, powdery kind of cosmetic rose fragrances, then Angel's Dust may be for you. All right, we're into my top 3, and I don't have a bottle of this one yet, but I will soon. This is Under My Skin. So carnal. It smells like skin, but sweat, clean sweat, and this sweet, powdery, delicate kind of feel. Like it's so, to me, very sexy. It does smell moist. One of my girlfriends hates that word when I say moist. Notes on Under My Skin are grapefruit, lavender, black pepper, spices, Bulgarian rose, carnation, iris butter, musk, castoreum, ambergris, leather accord, costus, tonka bean, tolu balsam, Peru balsam, sandal Mysore, vanilla, and tree moss. It's a lot of notes, but I feel like there is more of a simplicity. I feel like this one is the most simple composition for some reason. Like it smells like what I would want my skin to smell like. A little bit sweet and powdery and a little bit musky, like not BO, but kind of moist. Again, that word. So yes, just like yeah, intimate, very sexual fragrance. If that sounds like something you want to smell, Under My Skin, very unique. I have not smelled anything like this, so I will definitely be adding a bottle. It on my skin, it gets more powdery, but I know on some people it might get more musky, so just definitely sample it and see if it's for you. That's under my skin. Last two, Etruscan water. Oh, a green Chypre. It's salty, it's rich, it's earthy, it's just so beautiful. If you love Chypres, then definitely check out Etruscan water. The notes on Etruscan water are bergamot, green tangerine, grapefruit, petitgrain, basil, carvey, immortelle, jasmine, iris root, musk, ambergris, labdanum, vetiver, and oak moss. There is a smokiness and an earthiness, and I just love how rich and buttery these fragrances are, and the brightness from the citruses. It's beautiful. I would wear this one in the summer for sure. It is a little bit heavier, but really nice green Chypre fragrance. Beautiful. Love Etruscan water, you guys. And my favorite out of the whole collection, this is the other leather fragrance that I said I love. This is the Black Knight. It is leathery, it is rich, it is earthy, it is like a big warm hug. It's definitely, I think, better suited for colder months because it is so dense and heavy. The notes on the Black Knight are Artemisia, caraway, honey, Bulgarian rose, narcissus, iris butter, beeswax, cedarwood, vetiver, patchouli, oak moss, and leather. Yes, there is a waxiness. It's just so amazing. Like, I have never smelled anything like this. It's my favorite leather fragrance. If you love leather, definitely check out the Black Knight. Now, I have had my sample set for quite a while, and since then, Francesca has added a new fragrance called Sticky Fingers, which I have not had the opportunity to test, but as soon as I do, I will let you guys know about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have tried Francesca's fragrances, let me know in the comments which was your favorite. If you haven't tried them, do any of these sound interesting to you? Which one would you want to try? Please, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel. It really does help my channel grow. Give this video a thumbs up and click the little notification bell so you can be notified anytime I upload a new video. I upload every Monday and Wednesday at 4. Have a great one, you guys. Mwah. Oh, yes, that is very musky. Okay.